This is number 20. It says, what's the value of x and y in the figure below? So I see x is here and the y is here. We've got some different things we're going to have to do, because in order to find out what this x is, I want you to look that side right there, that side right there. Okay, to find this x, we're going to have to do the value of this big arc minus the small arc divided by 2. Well, I don't have either piece of information. So let's go ahead and work with the fact that we can figure out what the measure of this arc is. The reason I can find that is because the vertex of this angle right here that holds this arc, that vertex is on the circle. That makes this called an inscribed angle. The way you find the measure of an inscribed angle is you take the arc, you divide it by 2, and it's going to give you the angle measure. Well, I don't know the arc measure, so x is probably a wrong letter. Let's put b. So this arc, I'm going to call b. We're going to divide it by 2, and that's going to equal that angle measure. So if I multiply both sides here by 2, then that arc measure is 72 degrees. So that puts you as 72 degrees. Something else that we're going to have here is that we've got the measure now of this arc and this arc, and we can find the rest of this whole section here just because if I know that the entire circle is going to make 360 degrees, I've used these two. So we can do 360 minus the 60 minus the 72. And the reason we're doing that, 360 minus the 60 minus the 72, that's going to get me 228 for this large arc over here. So now we can find x because we can take the big arc, 228, minus the small arc, the 72 degrees, and divide that answer by 2. So 228 minus 72 is going to give me 156, which we want to divide by 2, and that's going to give me 78 degrees. So big arc minus small arc divided by 2 gives me x here at 78 degrees, which is this one here. So likely this is my answer, but I should double check with the y. Now, what I want to point out with the y is notice here that this inscribed angle, okay, and this inscribed angle, they both share the arc of 72. That means that these two are actually congruent. So what we can do is take the 3y, set it equal to 36 degrees, because these two angles are congruent if they share the same arc. If I divide both sides by 3, that puts y equals 12, which confirms that answer choice D is my correct answer.